coming through the barn today. Gonna show you guys a couple of new additions to the family. Be right back with you. I don't know if you guys can see them out there. We got a couple of heifers looking at us. We just went to the Preston livestock auction. Picked us up a black Angus and a red Angus. They're a little skittish still. They're not used to us. We usually have about, I don't know. Usually get about 10 a year. We just, the property will hold up to about 25 head of cattle. But we like to stick with the Angus. Let's see if I can't get a little closer. You guys get a better view. You can see they're still a little skittish, guys. I think the red one we're going to name Ribeye, and the black one we're going to name T-Bone. One thing about us Ohio boys, we eat our pets sooner or later. Let's see if we can get a little closer. I don't want to get them too skittish. We're planning on picking up at least 8 more of them. We're right here at our campsite today. They're feeder cows. They're about 6 to 9 months. We'll raise them up until about December and then bring them to the butcher. They're starting to get used to us. They were from the same herd. The price of livestock's going up. These went about $1.14 a pound. And like I say, we're going to probably get about 8 more of them. We got friends that like to have the meat also. But that's your ultimate securing of a meat source. On that note, I think we're going to go ahead and cook up some beef jerky on an open fire from last year's cattle that we free ranged right here in these woods and on this pasture. Be right back with you guys. They still won't let me come up to them yet. They're still a little skittish, guys, but we're going to go ahead and take over our campsite again. Get us set up with a little grid and start us a fire and cook us up some beef jerky. I think they're done with us. They're going to head on. I don't think they like the remark about me eating our pets. Alright, we're going to get a fire going today, and Sean gathered us up a tinder bundle, and he's going to go ahead and get one started with the strike force, see what we can do here. It's pretty windy today, guys. I think we're getting it though. I see smoke. We had a little bit of rain last night also. There we go. I'm seeing flame now. Good job, son. Well, we won't bore you with the details, but we're going to get the fire going, getting some coals up so we can jerk some beef, and we'll be right back with you. Hang in there, guys. Good job, buddy. Alright, guys, we built ourselves right up, let the coals get. I want to show you a nice little piece of free range. Good old-fashioned American beef. Black Angus beef, and that's what we're going to cut up today. We're going to trim off the fat and jerk it up on the open fire here. We'll throw some funky wood in there, get some more smoke going. We don't really want to cook it, we actually want to smoke it, guys. And, we'll be right back with you. This more high-Q knife I got, craft line version, really comes in good for processing this meat out. What I like to do is cut real thin strips, as thin as you can get it. Then we'll put our seasonings on it. I trimmed off most of the fat on this, guys. We're going to season this up, and I like to use salt, garlic, of course my wild ramps, just a hillbilly mixture of spices. This is some good free-range beef here. Probably eat one of their cousins. Alright guys, we're going to put this on the fire and we'll get back. Alright guys, we got our beef all ready to be jerked up. Got the seasonings on it. What I'm doing now is throwing some of this moist, punky wood in. Kill this fire of flames a little bit so we can start producing some smoke. And well, we're not wanting to cook it. We're wanting to smoke this, over a long period of time. And what we're going to do here is kind of show you how if you were in a wilderness self-rescue situation where you had to hike your own way out, you definitely, a good way to do is to cure meat like this. Any kind of meat. You could do rabbit, squirrel, anything, and jerk it. You wouldn't have to have the seasoning. You could just jerk it on and smoke it over a long period of time. You could even do that with fish. And that way you'll have some meat that'll last a lot longer, last you 3 weeks instead of a couple of days. We'll let that smoke up and let you guys see it when it's all done. As you can see, guys, we're getting a lot of smoke now. That's what that punky wood's for. And the whole idea is smoking it. You don't want to cook it. But it's getting a little closer, about halfway there. Hang in there. Did want to show you guys what I mean by punky wood. This is a wood on the ground that's still damp and it'll create a smoke. You see it's just almost like a balsa wood. Alright, this has been smoking for about, I don't know, close to 3 hours. We're just kind of messing around watching the cows out here. I think we're going to get ready to eat some. Alright guys, this is done. Me and Sean's getting hungry just smelling this. We're going to try it out. The flame's getting a little high anyway, so we got a little more funky wood on it. Let Sean have the honors. Won't get no better. It's old-fashioned American beef. Well, I hope you guys ain't getting too bored with us doing stuff. A lot of it is just right now it's not hunting season, so we're just kind of keeping ourselves busy and hopefully we're all learning off each other. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, this has been Whitetail Bushcraft with another video. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for all your views. And we'll see you on the next one.